UNICEF praises nations for freeing detained children amid COVID-19 spread. In a new study, the United Nations Children's Fund, or UNICEF, reports that at least 84 countries have released over 45,000 children in detention. This result follows UNICEF's global call in April 2020 to release detained youngsters because of the risk of contracting COVID in usually confined and overcrowded facilities. Lauding the nations, UNICEF Executive Director Henrietta Fore said that the governments have helped advance innovative, age-appropriate justice solutions. According to the publication, more than 261,000 children are held in detention centers worldwide, which are usually cramped and lack adequate nutrition, healthcare, and hygiene services. To respect and protect the rights of youngsters, UNICEF is calling for the reform of juvenile justice systems and an end to youth detention. Our earnest appreciation involves respectful nations, Henrietta Fore, and UNICEF. May we always safeguard the rights and well-being of our young brothers and sisters in the care of the Providence.
Syrians create heating fuel from olive waste. Some citizens from the town of Armanas in the northwestern part of Syria are using olive pulp waste, which is left over from the process of making olive oil to create a fuel called birin, to heat their homes and factories. Previously, people throughout Syria used diesel, but the price has become too high and it's not always available. The new fuel is free to produce and uses a designated machine to press the olive seeds and pulp into rods, which are then left to dry in the sun for 15 days. Once dry, they can be burned, and the environmentally friendly fuel is an affordable way for people to stay warm during cold winter days and nights. Our praises clever Syrians for your ingenuity and eco-friendly, affordable method of heating. In the grace of Allah, may the warm-hearted citizens of Syria always have sufficient food, fuel, and shelter.
Scottish University scientists find 3 plants that may effectively treat COVID-19. Researchers from the University of the West of Scotland in Scotland, United Kingdom, in collaboration with international peers, have found that chamomile, olive leaf, and broccoli all contain potent antiviral compounds that could be used to develop medications that could counter the effects of COVID-19. Medicines derived from these natural substances would be cost-effective, and the team is moving towards preclinical trials. Currently, about 70% of the world's antivirals and antibiotics are obtained from natural sources. Well done, researchers from the University of the West of Scotland and partners, on your discovery of potential new sources for COVID-19 treatments. In God's immense kindness, may your trials yield success as we heal our global co-citizens with plants.
Second grader raises money to pay for classmates' lunches. After seeing that some students in her class were not able to afford school lunches, 7-year-old Ahmani Janice Manley from Maryland, United States, talked to her mother, Rosalind Manley, who is a teacher at the school. They started a fundraiser on Facebook. Within a week, the caring duo exceeded their initial goal and raised more than $4,300 to pay for the lunch accounts of Ahmani's classmates and other students. Ahmani school principal praised her kind efforts to help those in need. The multi-talented youngster is also a model, clothes designer, and author of the book What Do I Look Like? That promotes pride and confidence in oneself. She was also crowned Junior Young Miss Maryland International 2021. We gratefully applaud your caring hearts, Ahmani and Rosalind Manley. In celestial delight, may you continue helping your peers in need and inspiring others to improve the lives of our precious children.
Japanese biotechnology startup creates animal people-free wool and cashmere. Biomaterials from Spiber has developed a brood protein platform to create fermentation-derived materials such as wool, cashmere, leather, fur, silk, and more that are completely animal person-free. Made from sugars and microbes, the substances have attributes like the softness and strength of their animal person-based counterparts. Spiber's products are also completely biodegradable and use far fewer resources than the animal people-based materials. After a recent $300 million round of funding, the company will open a plant in the United States that will be in operation by 2023, which will be in addition to a manufacturing facility in Thailand that opened in 2021. Way to go, Spiber, on your ingenious technology to produce animal people-free materials while allowing our co-inhabitants to live their lives in peace. In the loving guidance of the Buddha, may your efforts help to usher in a new generation of vegan fabrics that are good for all beings and the planet.
Finnish researchers investigate impulsive and hyperactive behavior in dog people. University of Helsinki scientists in Finland recently conducted a study of 11,000 people from the dog kingdom to determine the cause of inattention, impulsive behavior, and hyperactivity. These conditions were found to be similar to the neurodevelopmental condition attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD in humans and were linked to several factors. Male and young dog persons were more susceptible. Breeds that have traditionally been used as walking dog people have inbred high levels of hyperactivity and impulsivity, but also do have good concentration. It was also found that canine persons who spend a lot of time by themselves, lack attention from their human companions, or do not get sufficient exercise were prone to these symptoms. Our accolades, University of Helsinki scientists, for your helpful study on the mental health of our canine people friends. In the love of the divine, may all dog persons be cared for with lots of love, attention, vegan food, and exercise to thrive.